That guy, man.
They used to call me Crazy Joe, but now they can call me Batman.
What up? Welcome back once again to the Necro Zoo. I am Bones. And in this one, let's go ahead and add one more figure to my McFarlane DC Multiverse collection. Now this time it is going to be the Hazmat suit Batman from the Virus. Now this is a figure that I have been really anticipating taking a look at. I did order this from Walmart.com. Now this is the standard version. There is also the light up version that is a Target exclusive, but I also do have that on pre-order, so let's hope they send them out pretty soon. But this being the standard version, it's basically the same except for the chest emblem does not light up. But he looks pretty contagious in the packaging. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. But first, he does come with your standard black DC Multiverse stand. Now, you don't really need it, but sometimes they are useful. He also comes with the data file card. On the front there, you do have some figure photography, and on the back, you do have some information. Now, like I said before, this is a figure from the Virus storyline. Now, I did look up some references to this, and honestly, I have to say, this is what I love about McFarlane right now, and that is that you get figures that like jump from the comics right, into your hand in figure form, because this looks basically pretty much the way it does in the comics. A really nice looking figure with a lot of sculpt work. This is not no repainted, reused, same body book. This is all original sculpt work. Very, very, if any, reused parts. I mean, I doubt it, but there might be. But basically, it's all new sculpt work. So that's really what I'm digging about McFarlane right now. Aside from giving us characters and figures that we never thought we would get before. So, really happy to finally take a look at this guy. Let's go ahead and take a look at him. First up, just taking a glance, as I said before, you could just see the attention to detail and all the beautiful sculpt work that went into getting this figure into our hands. Pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and take a look at the head. Loving this like clear face shield. You could really see Batman's face in there. Now, I'm pretty sure this does not come off. I won't try and remove it. Just no need to, but I mean, I'm pretty sure if you heated it up, you could probably pop that off if you wanted to. If I ever get one on sale, then I might try that just to do like see about doing some repaints and stuff. But for now, I'm just going to leave this one the way he is. Taking a look at the head. Surprisingly, even though he does have these like tubes coming from the side of his face shield, he does have good articulation. He does look up really well. Does look down. You get side to side. And of course you can tilt it for some character. Really happy about that head. Fully articulated, even though it does have a lot of extra stuff hanging off of it. So that's pretty awesome. Coming down to the chest emblem. Really digging all this work they did on the sculpt of the chest. The emblem looks really nice with that trimmed out light blue border. Now the only thing is that it's like you could kind of see inside of there, and you could see the hollow spot, I guess, where the light's gonna be, because it's just like a clear plastic, kind of like the face shield. but it looks a little bit hollow. Wonder if it would be cool to like paint this white or get like some plastic sheen that you could like cut out to the shape of the bat. That way it like looks white and you won't see inside. But we'll think about that. You also got like a kind of biohazard embossed symbol there right below the bat. Pretty sweet. A lot of cool texture work, like I said before. Got a lot going on in this scope work. Some more tubes down here right above the belt. And then even the belt has a lot of nice little pouches and scope work. I think it's kind of missing an emblem. It just has like that empty spot there, but no big deal. You do get the waist articulation from McFarlane, side to side, left to right, leans forward. Doesn't lean too far back, but you get a little bit there. And then of course you can twist them to get them in some cool poses. Like I said before, you got that belt. You got butterfly shoulder joint. You have shoulder pauldrons that are actually attached to the shoulder. That way when you go up, it actually rides above the like the collarbone part. That way you could get pretty much a 90-degree with the arms. You could even tilt it back and then go up. So pretty cool range of motion there. He does have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and then going into this gauntlet, pretty nice little kind of like control, wrist control that he has here, like a little band. Has a clear little plastic on top. You can see like that's where he gets all his readouts and stuff like that. Pretty interesting. You got one hand like a holding hand for him to be holding something. And then you have a fist down the other side. Fist is a little bit small. Don't know if I'd really like to swap him out a bigger fist, but for right now, you could just like put it out of the way, and then it's, you know, you can't really tell that much about the size difference. All in all, pretty good. On this side, on the right side as well, you have a nice gauntlet with the gauntlet blades there. Really loving this figure. Actually, I'm liking it more than I thought I was going to. Like I knew I was gonna like it, but I'm really liking it. Like gonna have fun moving them around and thinking about doing some changes and some custom work. So that'll be pretty cool. Let's take a look at the thigh swivel, which we always take a look at. Actually, he has a pretty good thigh swivel, and it actually feels a little bit different. Like you could turn it and it actually moves up like to the side like that, and then you could do the double jointed knees. He has up and down on the ankle, left to right, and then he does have rocker. Now on this one, you could see the ball joint. It's like halfway hidden. It's not the best hidden ball joint, but it's not the worst. But yeah, it's a little bit visible there without the rubber guard like going all the way down. But it helps you retain a lot of articulation in the ankle, so yeah, it's all right. Looking at the legs as well, a lot of beautiful sculpt work here on the legs. You got like a thigh pouch there with some vials, maybe like some antivirus stuff. Pretty sweet. The boots have some nice sculpt work on them. Really sick looking sculpt work there. Let's take a look at them from the bottom. Got some beautiful tread there with some identifying marks. And then coming up the back, like I said before, you could feel that texture, like kind of like a mesh cloth texture. Looks really good, like faux cloth, I guess you would say. Like it's not cloth, but it looks like cloth because it has like all these little like texture on there, so looks pretty nice. And then something you don't really see from the front, he has that big like cylinder there with the tubes coming off of it, and then he also has the clear control panel there on it. Not removable, but looks really good. Has a lot of cool detail and scope work on it as well. Awesome. Awesome work. Really nice figure. Really cool figure. I'm really digging this. One thing I did notice is that when you look at images of the light up version of this, it actually has different paint. It has like more silver and a couple of other little different details. So that's pretty cool because it's not so much like you are buying the same figure, but it has different paint. So that's always a plus. And then of course you'll get that light up feature that'll really make a big difference when you buy it. So I'm gonna be interested in checking out that one. But really recommend this figure. He looks pretty cool. Kind of a throwback to all those like back in the days when they would make like they had that Mattel Batman line that had like Thunderstrike Batman and freeze freeze face Batman and you know all that like different suits and you know it just kind of has that feel to it. But tell you what, he looks really good. Really happy to get him into the collection. You guys keep hunting out there, keep collecting, keep customizing, and I will see you on the next one.